Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome to the We All Juggle Knives channel. In this video, I'm going to show you some recent acquisitions. What's this? This is not one of them. This is only to get us in the mood. I have bought a new cold steel folder, and I want you guys to try to guess which one it is. But speaking of cold steel, as I said, has to get us in the mood. Oh, how do you like my new backdrop for my review table? What is this? Can't even fit in the frame. Like another tool that I have, if you know what I mean. A spada. Again, to get us in the mood. Yeah, it's been a while since I bought a cold steel folder, but I'll give you one hint. Well, two. It's a relatively new folder from Cold Steel, new this year, and it was over $100. Guess. We'll come back to that. I got multi-tool news though first. This is my old Gerber Suspension. Remember that? It's a pretty popular, very popular multi-tool in the US. You can get them for usually about $20. Well, have you heard? There is a new version of the Gerber Suspension, which is called the NXT Gerber Suspension. Yes, they have updated the Gerber Suspension. I will include the Amazon link if you want to pick one up, or if you just want to look at the diagram that shows all the tools, which is at that link. But not only have they made a new updated Gerber Suspension, they also came out with something called the Truss. Could this be one of those new Gerber trusses? It is. Again, I'll include a link if you want to check it out. And just in case you want a little preview, what tools does the truss have? Can opener, bottle opener, small, medium, and large flathead screwdrivers. It's got a file, it's got a plain edge blade, it's got a serrated blade, it has a Phillips screwdriver, it has the saw, it has the scissors, it's got the pliers, it's got a punch, and I think that's all. But if I missed anything, you can check out the Amazon link, which will have the full diagram of what Gerber says all is on it. But yeah, that's a pretty comprehensive tool set, isn't it? Yeah, the Gerber Truss. Now, I have actually already filmed a review of it, or I've already tested it out, I should say, and I just have to edit all the footage into something reasonably coherent. So that's coming up soon. But yeah, this is the Gerber Truss. It's basically kind of like a deluxe version of the new suspension. I don't have the new suspension yet because, well, the reason that I got the Truss instead of the new Gerber Suspension is because the Truss has a plain edge blade, whereas the new suspension has a combo edge blade, and also this has a serrated blade as well. So I don't like combo edge, and also the new suspension does not have a wood saw. This has a wood saw, and with all the bushcrafting and woodworking and stuff that's popular now, I really wanted the wood saw. So yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. New multi-tool from Gerber, and it's fairly inexpensive. All right, the truss is about maybe $10 to $15 more than the Gerber NXT, but that's still not very much. So again, check the links for the current prices. All right, enough of that. So back to the new cold steel folder that I got. Your time is up. I hope you guessed, because what is it? The Bush Ranger. What the hell, man? There's no knife in here. No, just kidding. Oh, here it is. Check that out. I have not... friggin' cat hair on it. I have not tested this out yet. Alright, but if you want to see the stats and everything, I'll include the Amazon link. Now let's talk about why I haven't bought a new cold steel folder in so long. It's because, you know, these companies, they come out with so many new models year after year after year. I mean, after a while, all the different models just tend to blur together. I mean, that's true of, you know, Kershaw, Spyderco, CRKT, Emerson, and Cold Steel as well. Just all the new models tend to blur together because they're just variations, infinite variations of what they've already come out with. So basically, not many new models stood out to me, but this one did. Let me tell you why I actually shelled out some cash for this when I passed up on, you know, easily 3 dozen other models that they've come out with in the last few years. Well, I really like the blade shape. I understand, you know, it's nothing new. It's not some crazy innovation, but I just like the blade shapes that are specialized for slicing and piercing, you know, which that is. Also, the blade steel. This uses CPM S35 VN. And even though this is a bit over, you know, it's a bit over $100, but for that steel, that's really not bad because other companies will sell you knives with that steel for a lot higher price. All right, so when you consider the steel, it's actually not overpriced relative to, you know, other knives from other companies with that same steel. And other things I liked were just, of course, it has a very strong type of lock. We all know Cold Steel has strong locks. And the handle just seemed to, you know, I felt it would fit my hand, and it does. And it kind of locks you in. It's well contoured. So yeah, the steel, the blade shape, and those other goodies, that's why I got this. Alright, speaking of folding knives, there's another new knife in the James Williams CRKT collection. It's called the Goken, right? And hold on, let me see, the Goken. It's kind of the same as the others, but it has a flipper and it has the field strip technology. Now, I have actually already filmed a review of this, so you'll definitely see that. It's not really a classical review because this thing is self-evident, like what it's for. I mean, you know, this is not a bushcrafty knife, so it's more just kind of an overview and my thoughts on the whole topic of combat folders. Alright, so stay tuned for that video. And if you want to pick one of these up or something else in the line, check the links. I'll include links to the entire James Williams series, which I own. I own the whole series. You know, they are functional. They're collectible, but also functional. But hope you never have to use them. Alright, I needed more room because there's more stuff. Mossy Oak Multi-Tool. I have not tested this out yet, so for all I know, it could be crap. So if you're going to buy one, hey, you know, you're taking a risk. However, this was only $12. So, I mean, how bad could it be, right? I'm going to test this out eventually. But how bad could it be for $12? I can already tell that's definitely going to need some sharpening. I cannot do this with the Bush Ranger, believe me. As you can see, it's got one-handed opening on all the tools. Well, not all the 4 main tools, I should say. But yeah, this is, you know, for 12 bucks, I'll give it a try. And I will include a link. I don't know how long that price will last. I mean, it seems like something that could sell out, but I'll include a link. I'm pretty sure that this is manufactured by Great Star, I think, which is a gigantic metal stamping conglomerate in Shanghai. So I'm pretty sure they're the ones making it for Mossy Oak. Mossy Oak, well-known hunting brand name. But yeah, $12? How bad could it be? I don't know. But there it is. Another multi-tool. This one is very interesting because it's got, well, you will see, it's got pliers and shears. Oh, this is the Roxxon Multi-Tool. Hold on, where is that? Where did I put that box? Alright, this Roxxon Multi-Tool does a bunch of, whoa, hold on. Alright, there we go. you can all read Chinese, right? So you know what that says. Yeah, I know what it says, but I'm not going to tell you because you got to learn on your own. But check out those giant shears. Well, giant compared to scissors. Let me show you those shears. Well, first of all, let's just look at the pliers. All right, pliers. That's just conventional like a normal multi-tool. But then check this out. It's got these shears. Hold on, let me close these pliers. All right, there we go. It's got, see, it has the pliers and it has these shears, which are, you know, these clearly outgun just normal scissors. That was enough for me to test this out because I would like to see that in more designs. In fact, you might remember that design from this multi-tool. This is an OEM of the Schrade ST11, right? And this too has the big shears, right? But it also just has regular, it also fits the pliers in too. Right, but the Roxxon has a lot more tools. This is more of a minimalist. Whoa, minimalist? The hell you talk about? We all juggle knives. No, but yeah, I would like to see more multi-tools take advantage of that idea because it just makes sense. I mean, shears, they're very useful. Not just for gardening, but they're just freaking useful. They're super scissors. And just a few other things that this has. It's got a file with a screwdriver, wood saw, it's got a blade, and yeah, it has a corkscrew. I don't really like the corkscrew, but whatever. It's got a bottle opener. They should replace that with something, but I'm gonna cover that in the review. But still, the pliers, the shears, I mean, just those alone are quite useful. Alright, so I'll include a link. There's only one store that has this so far, so I don't even know if they're gonna still have them in stock, but I'll include a link. Now you remember this light, YouTube? It's an Astrolux MF02 that I have reviewed. A very long-range light. Alright, well this thing has a big brother. And I do mean big. This is the Astrolux MF04. Holy crap. Yeah, this is coming up. I'll include the link if you want to check out the stats on this thing. This thing is, you know, it's one of those lights that, do you really need this? Probably not, but I know some people might need it. It's a very long-range light. Now, I believe they have these at banggood.com, so the link will be to there. I'm not sure if they sell it to anywhere else, but the link will be to there. They sent this to me, by the way. We've been having a lot of thunderstorms lately. For the past 3 weeks, we've had a thunderstorm almost every day. So I have not tested this out because there's too much moisture, humidity in the air, like all the fields, and there's a lot of fields around my house. All the fields, there's just way too much fog to be testing lights, but that's coming up. So check out that link. Thank you, banggood.com. Speaking of flashlights, how would you like 4,000 lumens, bucko? Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this is one of those 26-650 lights. No, it's not. This is actually more compact, but as much or more brightness. This uses a whole new, new to flashlights size of battery. Right, so again, I'll include I think they have this on Amazon. I'll include an Amazon link to this. You can check out the stats, but yeah, I will definitely be testing this out in the future as well. And until then, you can just window shop about it, but 4,000 lumens, one battery. Alright, let's have some fun with this cold steel folder while we're here, before the review. They make them sharp over there in Taiwan. Oh, gotta be careful. You don't want your finger to go with the paper. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they make them sharp over there in Taiwan for cold steel. Alright, so those have been my new acquisitions. Plenty of new multi-tools. Now about that truss, as people probably want to know, hey, I don't want to wait for the review. Should I buy it? Just tell me. if you own the Gerber Suspension and you like the Gerber Suspension, then yeah, I definitely think you'll like the truss if you like your Gerber Suspension. It's not perfect. The scissors were not so good, but that's only one factor of many that goes, you know, I'm not going to judge it all by one thing, right? So overall, I'd say if you like your Gerber Suspension, I do recommend the truss. And if you want more detail, just wait for the full review. Well, alright YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a while since I made a video, mostly because of the weather, but also had some relatives visiting as well. And also YouTube itself, meaning, you know, Google and the company that owns YouTube, you know, they've been going crazy with banning people and just, it's really not a very nice place to spend a lot of time anymore, unfortunately. But hopefully that'll turn around. Alright, but yeah, check out the links. They do support the channel. This has been We All Juggle Knives. I'm out.